Hey everyone, welcome back to Learner's World. Today's video is going to go over some leaders in education. Pretty much it's just going to cover a little bit about their backgrounds. I will have a Quizlet link in the description box below if you want to check that out. So without further ado, let's get started, starting off with John Dewey. He was born October 20th, 1859 and died on June 1st, 1952. He was the third of four sons. He attended Burlington Public Schools and excelled as a student. In Oil City, Pennsylvania, his cousin landed him a job working at a seminary. In 1884, he received his doctorate at Johns Hopkins, then was hired as an assistant professor at the University of Michigan. He was a professor of philosophy at the University of Minnesota as well. Next is Maria Montessori. She was an Italian educator, innovator, and physician. She was acclaimed for her method in education where children are able to learn naturally. She had opened the first Montessori school. She was born August 31st, 1870, and died May 6, 1952. She observed as children absorbed things from their own surrounding and were essentially teaching themselves. Next up is John Holt. John Holt's full name is John Caldwell Holt. He was born in New York, New York on April 14th, 1923, and died in Boston, Massachusetts on September 14th, 1985. He was an American critic of education. He also became a prominent advocate for homeschooling. In 1943, Holt graduated from Yale. In the early 1970s, his views had become more radical. He became an outspoken critic of the Vietnam War. He met and studied the writings of Ivan Illich, who was a social critic and philosopher. In a book, he said that children deserve to have 11 basic rights, and he was at the front of a homeschooling movement. Marie Clay, in 1926, she was born in Wellington. She died in 2007. At the Wellington College of Education, she had completed her teacher training. In 1945, she was awarded a primary teacher's certificate. She was employed as an assistant psychologist for the New Zealand Department of Education. On a Fulbright scholarship, she traveled to the United States in 1950, and she had many high-need students put into her class. Jerome Bruner, he was born on October 1st, 1915, and he died on June 5th, 2016. He developed theories on perception, learning, memory, and other aspects of cognition in young children. This helped to launch the field of cognitive psychology. When he was 12 years old, his father died, and one of his major works include Mandate from the People, Child's Talk, The Culture of Education, and Communication as Language. Up next is Howard Gardner. He was born in 1943 and is 82 years old. His brother was killed in a sleighing accident. When he began to discover the secret past, he realized that he was different from his parents and peers. At Harvard University, he studied the history and readiness for a career in law. For a brief period, he worked with Jerome Bruner. He began to explore human cognition out of his interest from project. Originally, he formed a list of 7 intelligences. The first 2 were typically valued in schools. That's all I have for today's video. I hope y'all found it helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if there's a topic you want to learn more about in a future video, please leave it in the comment section below. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye!